All right, so here's the deal. On your purple paper, on what is actually the back side, I want you to write down the due date. You didn't do that yesterday. The due date is up there in blue. It is next Thursday, August 27th. Okay? All right, next Thursday, August 27th. Now, don't fall into the rabbit hole of thinking, oh, it's so far away, I don't need to do anything. Make sure you are doing a little something, gathering information. We're going to go over how to do some of the math today on the back side. You guys ever have the due date written down?
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right, now what we're going to do is let's scroll to the back side, flip over to the back side, and we're going to do some people's specific examples of their numbers. Is the mouse working? There it goes. There we go. All right, so good. So we're looking at the back side. How many people now know how much they weighed at birth in pounds and ounces? All right, we're going to randomly draw. Mrs. Stickup's going to help us. If your name is drawn,
Carter. Carter.
Carter, do you have your numbers?
No.
No. Next tip.
Maya.
Maya, do you have your numbers?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So Maya, how much were you when you were born? How much pounds and ounces?
6 pounds, 12 ounces.
Good. Perfect. 6 pounds, 12 ounces. Now here's the deal. I need to remember when I write this, it does a little wonky thing. So we're going to go here. We're going to go delete. When I do a first writing, it does a little dots around it. So 6 pounds, 12 ounces. Okay. So now 6 pounds and 12 ounces, we need to convert that into all ounces. What do you know about ounces and pounds? Yes, sir.
There's 16 ounces in 1 pound.
Perfect. 16 ounces in 1 pound. So here's the deal. Picture these 6 pounds as like people. So we have 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds, 6 people. What's another name for 1 pound? 16. So here's the deal. We have 6 groups of 16. So that tells you you're going to multiply. Sometimes kids say, do I multiply or divide? Well, if you think of it this way, it helps you think, okay, yeah, we're going to multiply. I have 6 times 12. 6 groups of 12. Now, here's the deal. You can use a calculator, but you can do this stuff in your head. We're going to look at tricks this year. I'm going to show you how to do some things that will help you be more efficient, help you understand things a little bit better. You don't need a calculator when you do it my way. I'll show you. Yes, ma'am. It's 16. Yes, thank you. Very good. Sometimes I saw the 12 there. Erase. Boom. Point out when I make mistakes, because I do. Sometimes I do it on purpose, and then not once. But we know that's 16. Thank you. So I would have figured that out here in a second when I got the wrong answer. But now, what we're going to do, instead of 16, we're going to think of it as 2 numbers, 10 and 6. What's 10 plus 6? 16. What is 6 times 10?
60.
60. We're going to put that off over here. Hold that in your head. What's 6 times 6?
36.
36. Now, all we do is add those together. What's 60 plus 36? 96. Now, is that my answer?
No.
No. What do I need to do?
Add the ounces.
Do that. So now I show I add 12. Okay? 96 plus 10 is 106. What's 106 plus 2? 108. Notice what I did there. Oops. Notice what I did there. That's bad. Notice that I broke that number into 2 parts. Okay? I did 10 and 2. When we break it into parts, things are going to be a lot easier. That stupid box. We'll get over it. Okay? 108 ounces. Let's pick somebody else. Somebody else. Go here. I need to go.
Leah.
Leah, do you have yours? Where's Leah? Leah. Okay. Let me figure out how to delete. We need to delete that. Boom. We need to delete that. Boom. All right, Leah, how much, what was your birth weight in pounds and ounces?
7 pounds, 5 ounces.
7.5? Okay, so 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Good, different number there. 7 pounds. Oh, man. We're going to undo. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay? 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Again, now we have 7 people that are all the same, that are each 16 ounces, we're gonna take 7 times 16, okay? Now, we're gonna break that 16 into parts. What's 7 times 10?
70.
70, so we're gonna write 70 over here. What's 7 times 6?
42.
42, very good. Now, hopefully you know your multiplication facts very well. Next week, we're gonna start taking what I call multiplication fact quizzes to help you practice, to help you get back into it. You being able to know the basic facts are gonna help you do so much more in math, so many other things that you'll need to do. So now, we broke it into 2 parts, 10 and 6. We did 70 and 42. We're gonna add them. Now, the trick that they showed you before, the way you learn how to add numbers works, but I have a different way that works sometimes. What we're gonna do is think of it as piles of money. You guys like money? Yeah. So I have $70 here, I have $40 here. What I'm gonna do is take money from this pile and slide it over to the 70 pile. And I wanna build up to $100. How far is 70 away from 100? 30. So I'm gonna slide $30 from here to here. Now this is what number? 100. When I take 30 away from 42, what's left?
Whoa.
So it'd be 112, okay? This trick works for a lot of numbers, and you'll be able to use it when you're taking a single digit times a double digit. It does get a little more complicated, and you gotta, hold some things in your head, but with practice, you'll get good. Now, is that my final answer?
No.
No, I need to add the 5, okay? So we get 117 ounces. Easy enough? Again, whatever your pounds are, you take them times 16. What if it was 8 pounds? What's 8 times 16? Oh, that looks like a B. 16. What's 8 times 10? 80. What's 8 times 6? 48. What would I slide over from 48 to 80? 20. So now that's 100. What's left? You get 128. Can you do that in your head? Yeah, with practice. You might make mistakes early on, but you can do it. All right, very good. Let's do another stick. Does somebody have your birth length?
Natalie.
Natalie, do you have your birth length?
Yeah.
What were you when you were born?
20 inches.
20 inches even?
Yeah.
Okay, now some kids have shown, and I don't know if this was true with Hayes, they did like 20.24, okay? Now make sure that's inches, not centimeters, but round it to the nearest half inch, okay? If they give you like some decimal in there, do it to either 20 inches, 20 and a half, or 21, okay? That's gonna be close enough. They might be a little more accurate in their measurements nowadays, I don't know, okay? Now, what do we know about the relationship between inches and feet?
12 inches.
Perfect. There are 12 inches, 1 foot. Now, normally what we would do, if this were a bigger number, we'd divide by 12. But how many 12s go into 20? 1. So this is the work you will show on here. So whatever your length is, you're going to subtract 12. Okay? In this case, what's 20 take away 12? 8. So that would be, well, there is 1 foot with the 12 inches. What's left over? 8 inches. Okay? Does that make sense? Is that pretty easy? Hopefully so. Hopefully you can do it. But if you get home and you're like, I don't know how to do this, you can come in and talk to us, or you can look at this little video on Canvas. All right, does anybody know how tall they are?
Right now.
Here, let's draw another stick.
Mateo. You know how tall you are?
Go there. You got to sign the sheet. You bring back. Who was it?
Mateo.
Mateo, do you have it? Not yet?
Ethan.
What?
How tall are you
20 right now?
right now?
5'2".
5 foot what?
2.
5'2". All right, so you put 5'2". I would assume most of you are going to be about 5 foot. If you're 4 foot, it's exactly the same process, and it's very similar to the pounds and ounces. Okay? So here's the deal. What do we know about the relationship between inches and feet? We do 5 times, in this case, what? 12. Okay? And again, we can use our trick. Maybe you know what 5 times 12 is, but if you don't, and with other numbers, you can use the same trick. What's 5 times 10? 50. What's 5 times 2? 10. What's 50 plus 10? 60. Is that my final answer? No. What do we need to do? Add 2. Okay? So this would be 62 inches. Again, tomorrow I will help you with 11 and 12, but if you can do 1 through 10, have that done. start working towards maybe building a prototype of your birth announcement, starting on the computer or whatever you're gonna do, that would be great. We can